I am doing a fabulous video on two bags that I have been waiting for, and they both were delayed due to inclement weather. And I finally got them in, and I'm still trying to get my head around one of them, and you will see. So I'm gonna feature the most unusual one that probably nobody saw or thought that I would be getting. And it is one that has been discontinued for quite some time. I have not gotten any updates on why it was actually discontinued, why it's no longer being made. Yes, I'm in my bedroom doing this video. I would normally be set up in a different area, but this was set to be a very quick video. And I didn't want it to be long, so I figured if I do it in a room where I don't plan to be talking long, it won't be that long. So that's why we're here, you guys. Um, but anyway, I digress. Got two new bags of 2024 in. For me, they're new. To you, they may not be. But before I get started, I'm asking you to please like, subscribe, and comment, and suggest. I thank all of the comments. I thank all of the suggestions, and I take all of them in and really consider a lot of the suggestions that I've received, and I truly appreciate it. This will be the year that I'm looking to up my subscribers and get them to a larger base. So I will not just be focusing on luxury handbags. This site will be utilized for multiple things, all topics. Nothing is really off the table, but I'll always drop back into my fashion. I won't be very political on here because I know that can turn off some of my viewers. But I may touch bases on some political things because this is an election year. But for the most part, things that's happening in the world, like how Cat Williams hit 2024 with he did not waste any time showing us how to be unedited and all of that, and just he hit the floor running. So topics like that, the of course the Stanley Cup, things like that, all of those subjects are not off the table for me. Those will be revolving conversations that I will have with you guys, mostly on a day-to-day basis, or whenever something comes up, whenever a new cup comes out or something to that nature, we'll have a little conversation about it. Okay. But right now, today, the featured conversation is going to be on my handbags. Now, this handbag that I'm about to show you guys, I did not go looking for this. I actually went looking for the bag that I actually ended up getting brand new off of LV, the Louis Vuitton site. So I was canvassing the generally used sites, and I went through a whole lot of different sites. And it just kept hitting my eyes, and I was like, is that? I kept thinking that it was another bag, and the Palacis. I thought it was a Palacis. I thought it was a. I may not be pronouncing it right. And I thought it was another bag that LV had made before. And then I realized that this bag has an array of different colors to it. So I may have seen this bag before and just in a different color. And then I found out that it came in a hobo style. Who knew? So it's a lot of bags out there that I do not have in my collection, and I'm not trying to get in my collection. My collection has literally exploded, you guys, to the point to where I'm running out of space in my purse room. I'm having to store things in my closet, in the walk-in closet, in some of my husband's closet. Is getting a little exploding, right? And if you guys didn't know, My purse room is also my office. I work from home. So my purse, my luxury handbags are styled across the against the wall in my office that I work from in every day. And my desk and everything is like in the center. I kind of made it like my little comfort zone with the TV and all of that. Since I'm going to be working from home, hey, I might as well get it all set up for the things that I love, right? If I can binge watch my TV shows, and if I can have my fashion handbags around me, I am good to go, and I can work all day, and that's in that atmosphere. So, and that's what we have going on, right? Um, but anyway, so I'm digressing. Um, this handbag was one that I did not go after, but it kept hitting my eye. And I kept looking. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. So I kept looking around and did my research. I contacted my CA, and she was like, it was a nice bag. I can find out the history on why it was discontinued if you like, or all of that kind of stuff. And I told her, yeah, that's fine, and she couldn't come up with anything really negative about it. It was just one of those bags that did its time and was switched out. So no longer am I holding out. I'm showing you guys. Without further ado, it is the beautiful Tuileries bag. This is not one Tuileries. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is not one that you see often. This is not one that has many videos on it. It is one that is very rare. And when I saw it on the Gently Used site, I said, you know what? I'm going to make her my friend. And I'm going to connect with her. She has feet. She is, oh my God, you guys, this is a very, very beautiful tote. She reminds me of the Colossus, but she doesn't, because there's different things about this is different from it. The Colossus has the pleats on the side, and I have it. I just didn't want to make a very long video by comparing these two, and I may compare them to the this one with the Colossus in another video, but just not in this one because I did not want to have a long video. But this is the Tuileries, and she also comes in an array of different colors. Um, there is no vachetta, and vachetta is raw cowhide. There is no vachetta on this bag at all. All of the leather on here is treated, and I don't think any of the Tuileries come with cowhide. I think all of them come with treated leather. I seen this and I love the black handles. They had one with, I believe, red handles, I want to say, and just so many different colors, you guys. But I had to stop looking because I'm a Libra, and if I continue to look, I'll keep changing my mind. So I had to settle on this one because I didn't want to bring in too many bags. Because remember, I'm buying um, in in um, in not a maximum quality this year. I'm trying to knock down my inventory. I'm selling a lot of bags that I did not reach for in 2023 and 2022. So that's why I'm not trying to bring in a lot. And then I turn out to be that I don't even like that bag. So now I'm trying to sell this bag. So no, but this one is one that I said I want to add this to my inventory because she is so different. She has similarities to a Speedy. She has similarities to a satchel. She has similarities to a tote. She has her own look, and it's like Louis Vuitton took the best of a lot of different worlds and gave her the bandolier, gave her the tote, the satchel look, all of that. The leaves on here are oh my God, y'all, they're so. this video is not going to do this bag justice. I'm going to tell you that right now, because the gold on these tabs, you can tell the quality of this bag is like none. This is when Louis Vuitton was giving their all in their bags. You can look at it and look at that. Look at it. And whomever had this bag prior to me, they took well care of it, because this bag is not new. This bag is it's 2024. Oh my God. This bag is 5 years old. This is 2019. This bag is 5 years old, and she does not look 5 years old. The feet are still beautiful, no scuffs. The corners are good. My CA said there may have been some issues with like around here or something like that. But she still didn't come back. She said she searched and didn't find anything negative about it. So, hey, we're good to go, and we're just going to keep going, right? So I'm opening her up so you guys can see. I have her stuffed, right? Before I go inside, I'm going to show you her strap. Her strap is leather, and I was like, Louis Vuitton was giving they all in this bag. So versatile. You can this strap is reversible. You can use it on this side, or you can use it on the red side. I just so happen to not like the bright red. I happen to like this this color. And this color can be named so many different colors. But I'm going to say brownish orange. That's what I'm going to say. Whatever color this is, it kind of reminds you of the treated leather that Louis Vuitton is now doing. But that caramel look, that's what it is. That's the name, caramel. And it's probably is caramel. That's probably the name of it. So I happen to like this side. I did treat it with leather cleaner because I didn't like the way the strap is one way you can tell that this bag has been used, because I didn't like how the strap had been folded. It's like the previous owner may have had this strap wrapped up for a while, and it has started getting formed to like a bend on it. So I have put some leather conditioner on the strap, and she is much better than she was yesterday. The D-rings, you can remove the strap, of course, and you can, because I've seen very few videos on this bag, but I have seen where people have used the monogram strap instead of this. But I kind of like how this gives it a different look. I may eventually switch this off with the Montaigne strap, this monogram, and just see how that looks and see if it gives it a different look, because this one is made like the Montaigne with that clasp instead of the most popular clip that Louis Vuitton uses. And it has the LV lay on there as well. So you can tell this is all brass. You can just tell. You can just look at it, and the smell of this is, y'all, it's just, I don't know if this person actually even used this bag. I have the best of luck on gently used sites. That's where y'all want to go. Okay, so this is another thing, y'all, that I like. I'm still learning about this bag, because I'm gonna be honest, when I got it, I didn't know that opened. I thought it was like a little style thing in front, because there's not that many videos on this bag. And this pocket is deep. If I wanted to put the phone that I'm talking to you guys on in here, I could. It is a deep pocket. I could put just about anything in there. SLG. It goes probably this wide out. It's not the length of the bag, but it's a pretty deep pocket. And when I say deep, I mean it goes all the way down. You can put like it's a pocket. So the inside of this, and I didn't want to empty it out, but I guess I will because I didn't want to do a long video. But so far so good, because the last bag is gonna blow y'all's mind. It's still blowing my mind. The inside of here is red. Beautiful red. Look at that. And it is that textile lining. She was made in 2019. The phones were getting pretty big there, so it kind of makes sense to where the pockets are a little bigger. This bag is pretty roomy. I have not loaded her up with my things, but I do know the Speedy 30 organizer will fit in here. So that gives you a mindset of how big this bag is. So this is the Tuileries. This only comes in one size. Please forgive me if I am pronouncing this incorrectly because I'm still trying to get to know this beautiful discontinued bag from Louis Vuitton. Yeah, she comes in an array of colors. I would strongly suggest you canvas the Gently Used site if you would like to have something odd in your collection and not seen often. This is not a bag that you see very often, and it does come in so many different colors, you guys. And I fell in love with this caramel color on here. I did. And I may have been attracted to it because it reminds me of the treated vachetta. That may have been one of the reasons. Because I love different colors. It's nothing wrong with the zipper. I think the bubble stuffing may have gotten caught. So the zipper is butter on here. But yeah, so this is one of my newest additions. She has been discontinued, so you would not be able to get her off of the Louis Vuitton site. But there is plenty of these on the Gently Used site. There's several of these out there. Make sure that you have them show you the strap and show you the inside. Because with that red textile lining, it's kind of scary to me. I know I'm going to put an organizer in here. You guys know I'm OCD about the inside of my bag, and I don't want anything to get in on that red textile lining. And the strap kind of concerns me. I may look into Louis Vuitton to get a replacement strap, but if it costs an arm and a leg, I will be going to Etsy or somewhere else, or just using a monogram strap, probably my Pochette Matisse monogram strap, and or the Palace strap, one of those. I'll figure it out. It may even be my guitar strap, but I don't want, because leather like this, I'm worried about it cracking. If you I've treated it, I really have. I treated it, and I may let a cobbler look at it, just to be on the safe side. A cobbler here in Tennessee that has done some different things for my other bags before. And I did a video on how he did my bum bag. But maybe I can continue to just condition it and watch it and just let it, just be careful with it. But yeah, there it is. Now, I talked about it. Really nervous about it. And I was going to get her on the Gently Used site. I really was. Because I wanted her broken in already. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. But because so many people told me this is one of the most iconic bags, just like you got the Graceful MM and brand new, you want to get this one brand new. Without further ado, you guys, I finally got the Artsy. I finally got one. Now, y'all already know when I say now. I didn't know. I was really concerned. My CA was like, Lisa, try love. Why do you keep contacting me? I was like, well, why everybody else's arch on their artsy seems to be arch and mine is laying flat? She said, because it's brand new, you have to carry it, and this has to mold. Because I was like, why everybody else? Because I was looking at everybody else's videos and their artsy was just sitting up like this, and I was like, okay, I was already acting funny about getting this thing, and now it's not sitting up like everybody's. So I learned that it has to form. It has to get into that mold. It has to mold. So in order for it to mold, I had my CA had to teach me. I have to carry this, and it will mold into that arch that I see y'all's in. It's really white right now. I did not do Apple Guard on her. I put a little leather conditioner on there, which I don't know. I don't know why I did that because it didn't need it. I really don't know why I did it. But Apple Guard is on the way. It should be here in a couple of days. It's not really sunny in Tennessee to where I could sit her out and let her get some sun, because before I carried my graceful and before I carried my no, I let it sit. I let them both sit for a couple of days. I did not do anything with them. I just let them sit so they could start getting a little bit of patina on them, because she is that really, really white raw cowhide. I'm still getting to know her, you guys. I do have an organizer in her. She came flat, and she's not filled up because I'm not going to fill up my bag. You guys are going to get so many videos on her. I know you already know about this bag with the 2D rings, with the 6 pockets, and all of that stuff that comes with it. I'll do all of that at another time because I'm trying to prevent my videos from being really long. But you guys know all about the artsy anyway. But I wanted to show that I actually finally got one. And I love her. I love her. She's huge now. She is huge. Now, the Noe is huge, top heavy. She's a top heavy bag too, but made in a total different way than the Noe. The Graceful, another huge, humongous bag. So I don't know. I think the RC is bigger than the Graceful. I'm almost certain she is. This is the new style. Some people say you will either like it or hate it, the new style. I didn't have the old style. So I don't know whether to like it or dislike it. But I don't have a problem with vachetta. I'm not one that fears vachetta. That's what Apple Guard is for. And I know, disclaimer, I always have to say this, you guys. Apple Guard is not recommended by Louis Vuitton to utilize. When you utilize a product that is not recommended by the luxury handbag site, you are taking the risk of damaging your bag or making a change into your beautiful luxury handbag that the luxury owners such as Louis Vuitton, YSL, all of them did not recommend. So you do take a risk when you utilize different products that were not recommended by Louis Vuitton, right? But because Apple Guard and leather conditioner has been tried and proven that they are safe for our bags, what I do want to recommend is that you don't overdo the Apple Guard. When you Apple Guard your bags, don't Apple Guard it like today and then 2 days from now. When I did my No A, which everybody knows the No A is covered with vachetta, I Apple Guarded that sucker down the first day I got it, right? She sat and she sat and she sat. Because I was like, she's the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm in love. I didn't think I was gonna feel that way about the No Way. I really didn't, because if I knew I was gonna feel that way, I would have had her a long time ago. I would have. I never knew. Same as the Graceful. It was one of those things. It was one of those handbags that you just instantly love. The same as the Artsy. I'm in love with this bag, y'all. I stared at it all night. And my husband was like, babe, are you gonna ever put that bag I really think my husband sometimes, you guys, think that I'm obsessed with handbags, which, hey, I may be. Everybody has something that they love, right? I'm not in a class by myself when it comes to luxury handbags, even though I am in the class all by myself because there's only one me, but I'm digressing. Anyway, I'm going back. The disclaimer on the Apple Guard. That is not something that Louis Vuitton recommends, but a lot of consumers that purchase Louis Vuitton, such as myself, have tried Apple Guard and have not had any issues with Apple Guard. But what I do highly recommend is that you do not overuse the Apple Guard, especially if you Apple Guard it and you're not taking the bag out. Do not Apple Guard it again. If you've Apple Guarded that bag and you're letting it sit, why are you Apple Guarding it 2 days again? 2 days later, I've seen people just overdo it. Not that anything happened to their bag, but to me, it's like a waste. It's a waste when you can use it on another bag. It's unnecessary. And I've taken well care of my handbags, and thank God the No A does not have any nicks or anything. Okay, getting close to that 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna cut it off, you guys. Doesn't have any nicks or anything on it. She went a whole year with no markings, and I'm so proud of her. The same as my Graceful. My Graceful probably won't, I'm not gonna say ever, but close to ever get any nicks because I really do baby her. For some reason, I don't feel like I'm gonna baby this one because I'm anxious to get her broken in so she can get that famous arch that I see everybody else with their bags that they have on their bags. What is that? Oh, okay, that was nothing. Okay, so I'm anxious for mine to sit up like this, and they say it takes me carrying it for it to stay up. So I'm gonna be carrying her so it can stay up like y'all's do. I have to say that because people see this video and don't have the history of a RC and be like, that bag is fake. Trust me, my bank account is telling you that it's very real. So this will probably be my only direct from the website purchase. And to be honest, I didn't get it off the website or at Louis Vuitton. My CA got this bag because from what I'm hearing, it's not on the website. It took a couple of weeks, much longer than ever, because Louis Vuitton normally overnights to me. I normally get it in 1 to 2 days. It never takes that long, but something happened, and I will talk to her about it because I didn't even know it wasn't on the website. So that lets you know that some bags, like I was telling some people about the other bag that I have, that a lot of people liked. I can't even think of the name of it, y'all. I'm so excited right now. If it just recently was taken off the website, reach out to a CA because they still may have a few in stock. Or you can go into the store and they still may have some. So if it's just recently, and I'm not saying the RC is discontinued, but what I am saying is I didn't see her on the website. But and that may be they may have been doing an update or something like that. I don't know, you guys. I really don't. But what I will say is my CA got this for me and sent it out. It was some delays. I was frustrated. She was frustrated. It didn't ship out when we thought it was. It even hadn't gotten to the point where she was gonna refund me and try a different way of getting it to me because she knew that I didn't like waiting. But it finally got here, um, and it was definitely worth the wait. I'm very happy with it, very very happy with it, and she saw it through. She saw it through shipping, and all of that. I love my CA. She is fantastic. But anyway, so some people that I did take pictures of on social media of this bag, they were saying that my artsy must be the brand new artsy because it's not as red. I don't really get into the glazing thing because even if it was red on the glazing, or brick red, cherry red, or whatever. I'm not that glazing person that will take a handbag back to Louis Vuitton if it's too red or whatever. Because if I know that I purchased it from the luxury store themselves, then I don't have a problem with the glazing. If the glazing looked funny and I got it from a previous owner, gently used or something like that, I may question it. I'll send pictures to my CA and have her look at it and get her head nod on it before I, take the plunge. But when I get it from Louis Vuitton and it looks different than somebody else's, then that must be the run of the bag. That's all I can tell you. I'm not that. I'm not like that. I'm OCD about some things, but not that. Um, I have an organizer in her. It's not the organizer that I want to be in her because the organizer in here is for the Never Full, and I'm thinking that the base of this, I have not tried to measure it, is bigger than the Never Full, because I still have a lot of room left in this artsy, and some people don't do an organizer for the artsy because of the 6 pockets. That's not going to be my case. With it being that light textile color on the inside of it, no, that would be my biggest nightmare, to look in here and something is on the textile lining of my bag. So anyway, I digress. So I finally got one. I'm gonna come back. It's January 30th. Give me the 29th of February or the 1st of March. And hopefully I'll have the arch. And I'll come back and show you guys the arch and walk around in it and all that. She's still spanking new. She smells so heavenly. If you ever got one that was brand new and the smell of it just hits you in your nose, you know what I'm talking about. Even from the gently used site, that bag smells so heavenly, you guys. But yeah, this is a double, not unboxing, because I really don't do unboxings, because I feel like it's a wasted video watching somebody open up a box and pull it out. I'd rather just see the bag instead of the boxes and all that, right? But anyway, this bag is gorgeous. She's beautiful. I'm working on getting this arch broken in, for shoulder purposes. And just because I finally got her added. So she is going to be a bag that I'm going to be carrying for a while because I'm trying to get her molded. All right, you guys. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I'm grateful. Save for what you want. But don't indulge in something because it's the new, it's the fad, it's what's going on. Indulge in it, buy it, purchase it because it's something that you want. We live and we work hard, so save for what you want. Get out there, purchase it. If it's something that you turn around and realize, hey, that was not a good purchase for me, don't hold on to it because somebody else can use it. That's what I found out about a lot of my bags that I've recently sold. Somebody was so happy about the bag, they recommended somebody else to contact me, and I'm like, wait a minute now, I don't have a store. I'm not giving away all my stuff. But they called me and said, hey, do you got any more bags to sell? No, not right now. I'm getting down to my bare minimum now. But no, I'm still pretty loaded. But the ones that I have right now, you guys, I don't plan to get rid of anytime soon. I may do an overhaul like mid-year, like June-ish, and see if it's something that I'm still really not thinking about, and may, get rid of them as well. But I've done pretty well by getting rid of a lot of things that I didn't reach for. And I feel really proud about that. Because somebody else can get use out of it. But yes, I'm a part of the artsy family, you guys. And I'm very happy with it. She's not hurting my shoulder, because I don't have the bag fully loaded. So she's not hurting my shoulder like I was really concerned about. But I do need to get her broken in, so I will be carrying her for quite some time. Thank you guys for listening to my video. My first 2 new handbags of 2024. I'm so excited. It's going to be a beautiful year, you guys. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.